So I'm just preparing the data items, then W underscore schedule hyphen. Just go to this schedule tab. So just go to schedule, and for Postner, the technical name what they use, item number equal to which number we are using. So data hyphen Postner, and the second one schedule line, so just a hard code that value, like schedule line, what is the length, so it's a character 4. Just give the value like 0001 and underscore schedule hyphen. So quantity, where we are passing a quantity. So required quantity, this is the name. If you pass here, then only it is going there. Required quantity equal to 10. We are passing. Okay. So immediately what we have to do, once the data is ready, append W schedule. Once you append, just clear. Let's see, schedule. So what we are doing here? So we are just looping the data, what is coming from the Excel, and after that we are looping and we are passing header information to the header. What is that? Header work area, and for item details we are passing to the item, and multiple items will be there. So that's why we are using internal table, and we are appending. First time first item will come, second time second item, third item. So along with that, we are just passing the quantity details. So here it is not a hard coded value. The value is coming from here, KWMENG. So these values we are filling, and we have to declare the variables. So till now I'm not declared this W underscore header, W underscore item. Those declarations are not available. So that's why it is throwing an error. So how to declare those variables? Directly come here, data, header, type. How to declare a header? So just go to this importing parameter where we are passing our header details. The format should be like this. So declare this header. Come to your function model and just check that how they declared. So now check your internal table, IT underscore items, type. So type standard table of this one. So we need one work area. It's looking like this. And we need schedule. It should be
बता नहीं रहा आप जाओ.
people are waiting for you.
नहीं, no, sorry sir.
Now the declaration. So maybe problem with the spelling. SCHEDULE. So now the data is ready. So once data is ready, we want to call our BAPI, then which will create a sales order. So call our BAPI. Function module. Just click pattern. Just paste it here. So what you want to pass? Header details. We already prepare our header. So we want to prepare item details. Here item details are available. Here item details are available. So item, how we declared our item, IT underscore items. So partners, IT underscore. So partners, I missed partners. So scheduling lines, IT underscore SCH schedule. So along with that, we have to declare this variable also return. So how to declare this schedule line, not schedule lines, partners. So go to this one, partners, where we are having a partners. So we need one more internal table. So along with that, we need an internal table for checking that return error messages. So how to declare return parameters in all the BAPIs, return will be there actually. So return means it will give that the previous activity. So the BAPI you are passing something. So finally we are able to create a sales order, or at the time of creating sales order, or we faced any problem. That return messages it will give. That means is it success or failure, it will tell to us. So based on that, if there are no errors, we'll commit. If any errors are there, we'll what we'll do, we'll revert our previous activity. So roll back. So depends on that we'll do. So the return message will tell that is it success or failure. So SCHE. Now there is no syntax error. So what I did previously. So once we call this one, it is creating a sales order. If you are not confirming, so you have to commit that. Then only confirm in the database. So it will tell like, okay, you are successfully created a sales order. If you go to database, it will tell like, okay, that particular sales order is not available. Why? Because you are not confirming. You are just tried, you are just simulated, but you are not confirmed. So if we call this transaction commit, then only it will confirm in the database. Or once it is confirmed, if you go to table or transaction, the value sales order will be available. If you are not calling this particular block, even though remaining is 100% perfect, if you are not calling, then you can't see the sales order. If you're trying to see the sales order, it will tell like, okay, the particular sales order is not available. So that is also important. You have to commit that. You have to confirm that in the database. Then only it will create a sales order. Otherwise, it will simulate, it will try to create, but finally it is not confirming in the database. So now the program is ready. So you can refer once again. So yesterday also in session or call run session, we are having one parameter where we will give our file path. And the second level, what we are doing, we are taking the information by using this function model. We are reading Excel and we are storing our internal table. After that, what we are doing, we are just looping one by one, and we are preparing those variables and the internal tables. Once the data is ready, just call our BAPI and it will create a sales order. So likewise, we can create a sales orders. So we'll see how it is working compared with other yesterday's program. What is the main difference or how it is working? So we need proper data. So this HT101, it is not working for this. What which document type we are using? OR. Timing and just removing this. Same OR 3010 instead of this one we use it 1000, and here we use it 10. Here 00 is correct, and 10 20 30 60. Total 4 items are there. And which material we have used for this one? So what is our material? What we created yesterday, that material we are using here. Use the same material. Okay, yesterday we created multiple materials, so we'll try to create with the remaining. Okay, remaining materials we are not extended. We need the same material. Okay, same material and the quantity 10 20 30, and this is our partner. So what I missed here, partner details I am not filled till now. So here I have to fill partner details. Partner details, W underscore data, this partner in this partner. Okay. WA underscore partner. What is the technical name for the partner function? So for partners, directly come here. So PARVW. Just pass the value as AG and partners. Okay, partners. What is the name we are using here? Partner number. Number equal to which number we are using. So what is our partner number? 481. So data KUNNR. So append WA underscore partners to IT underscore partners. So clear work area. PART NERS. So some spelling mistake. Partners, partners, partner, partner, partner. So partner, partner, partner. Partners, how I declare this partner. Partner role. So instead of using a technical name, how they declare in the BAPI, you have to use that name. So now there is no syntax error, but these two we have to append only once. Okay, this one. I will tell why we are doing all the things. So I just put one small condition if sign tab x equal to 1, then only do this. Okay, now check the data. So in our, okay, 80, this one we are not going to use. So I'm removing this one. So I'm just saving. Okay, so we check in a debugging mode how it is working. I will put a breakpoint here. So now we are uploading sales order data. So where we are having sales order details, SO data, cute. Now just check that how many records it reads. 6 records are there. So 6 records, just check that all are placed in the correct place or not. So here we open so many programs. We want to move to original things which to move better. Okay, now just check this IT underscore data and check all the fields, all are sitting in the correct place or not. Document type, sales organization, distribution channel, division, item number, material number, quantity, and all are in a correct place. So one by one, what we are doing, we are just looping and we are passing to the header details. So now the header is available, and after that we are preparing the partners and now items. First item, so items are ready. Then it is going to the second item. Second item is ready. Third item. So likewise, if we are having multiple items, 6 items or 7 items, so those many times it will trigger. So it's looping. Now we are in fifth item, then sixth item. So all items are over. So before calling this one, you can see that we are passing correct information or not. The mapping is correct or not. Just go to header and just check that. So document type we are passing, sales organization distribution channel. At the time of testing the function model also we passed only these parameters, and item level. Just check that items we are passing in a proper way or not. So now 6 items are there. So item number we are passing 10 to 60. The material number we passed. Remaining details we are not passing here. Then go to schedule. So we have to validate schedule. Schedule, 6 schedules are there. And here we are passed the quantity field and here are the item number. So likewise, we passed all the parameters. Once we clicked on execution, so in this return, it will show that information. Is it success or failure or what is the issue? In IT underscore return, we tell that what happened. So it is telling like a sales document type OR is not defined. So what we are passing OR, internally it will store like a TA. We have to pass TA. So I'm directly passing OR. So it is throwing an error. Here it is showing like a type E. That means that is an error. So if it is an error, then there is an issue. So what we have to do, instead of passing, where is our file? This is our sales order file. So if you pass OR, that is just like for end user, it is looking like a OR, but from our technical point of view, it's a TA. You have to pass TA. So by experience, you will understand all the things. But functional consultant given this file and you are uploading, they will provide correct information. So now once again, I'm just uploading. So So 6 items. So directly, previously we checked all these things. So directly you can jump to function module. Now we are here and just to validate all the values. So directly or otherwise directly you can execute and we can see the result. Directly go to IT underscore return and see the result. How many records are there? So now what it is telling, no customer master exists. The 481, you are passing 481. For the function module also we are passing 481. But now why it is telling this 481 customer is available? So which customer we used for testing purpose? Okay, 1460. So we have to pass 1460. So you have to change that value. If there is any problem in your input file, so it will give that information in the return message. So now I corrected the file, input data. But in a real-time point of view, functional people, they will give proper information. So here we don't have any functional consultant. So that's why from our side, we are preparing the data. So 481 is the issue. Now I corrected that issue and we'll try to process once again. So I'm just uploading. Yes. Directly jump to this BAPI. So directly jump to here, execute. So now check that IT underscore return. So this return is playing a main role. It will tell that what is the correct issue or not. So still it is telling like a no customer record exists for 1460. Why? Because inside the system it is stored with the leading zeros, but we are passing directly 1460. So that's why it is telling like okay, it is mismatching happening, and it is telling like 1460 is not available, but 1460 is available. But with the leading zeros, it is stored internally, but you are not passing leading zeros, so that's why it is throwing an error. So once again, come to this function mode, sorry, your file, and here 1460, you have to pass with the zeros. So total customer number is 10. So already four digit number is there. You have to pass 6 zeros. So now we'll execute once again. So likewise, you have to correct that. If there is any error, you have to correct like this. So by seeing the result, you have to correct. Now directly we can jump to the function module, BAPI. So now click F6. So it's taken time. That means now it is creating. So IT underscore return. Now you can see like successfully created, successfully created. Finally, what is the sales order number? 15464. Without commit, before committing, if you check this one, 15464, so it will tell that the particular sales order is not available. So directly come here, 64. If you're pressing enter, it is telling like a 64 is not available. Why? Because you are not committed. Once you committed, then if you go there, go to this one, it will show the sales order number. Now it's created with the 6 items. For testing purpose, we use the same material and the quantity we change 10, 20, 30, 60. Like that. From the file, we are reading the file. From that file, we are passing the values to the BAPI, and the BAPI is creating a sales order. So this is just like a alternative for a BDC. So the BDC, it is going through the screen, but if you are using a screen, some screen navigation issues will come, screen resolution issues will come, page down and page up issues will come, scrolling issues will come. So if your functionality is very big, And if it is a complex, then instead of using a BDC, we can go for a BAPI. BAPI also using the same concept, but it is not using that screens recording. It is directly going back to the background logic and directly it is pushing the data into database. So that is the advantage with the BAPI. So if anyone asks, okay, I am just giving a three options. So I just want to create a sales orders. So I am giving three options. Which one you will select? That call transaction, session, BAPI. Then our priority is BAPI. Why? Because we don't have any screen resolution issues. We don't have any screen navigation issues. So BAPI is not using the screen. It is using the background logic. So if you just hand over your details to the BAPI, it will take care of the remaining things. What we did here. So we just filled everything and we filled our details in required places. Like if it is a header information, we filled into the header. If it is a partner details, we filled into the partner. Item details we filled here. Schedule lines we filled here. Immediately just call the BAPI and we just pass the values. So it is creating a sales orders. So that is the advantage with the BAPI. So but once you created a sales order, you have to call this BAPI transaction commit. Then only it will confirm to the database. So at any cost, if there is any problem, you can revert. So that's why they have given this option. So this function model creating a sales order, if you are not confirming, it is not reaching to the database. In between, it is reverting, reversing that process. So that's why once we created the call the BAPI, you have to call this transaction commit, commit and rollback. Commit means confirming, rollback means reversing. So depends on the situation. If it is everything is success, we'll call the commit. If there is any problem, we'll call the rollback. Hmm? It's clear. So it is like a function module only. Previously we called a function module for downloading, uploading for ALV. Here also we called one function module. We just prepared required information before calling the function module. We populated we just hand over our details to this function module. So it is directly creating sales order. So likewise, we are having different BAPIs for creating sales order, creating a delivery, purchase order, like that. For the different business scenarios, they have given different BAPIs. So the process wise same. So instead of this sales order creation, you may call purchase order creation. You may call delivery creation, building creation, accounting document creation. But the preparation of the data and this approach is same. So this is just like a third method in a BDC for uploading the data, for creating a multiple things at a time. Clear? Or any doubts in this?
It's clear, sir.
Yeah, we will go through so once again.
Okay, I will send this file format also. Okay,
Yeah.
just try
Yes,
to
sir.
understand that what I did. So finally, it's a function model. We just passed our details. It is taking care of the remaining things. So it is
Yeah.
simplifying our process. So likewise, what is the name? So if it is sales order creation, you can search this name in the net. They will give the name. But remaining this, we have to do that remaining process. So now I have given this program, copy this program and keep with you in future if someone asks a purchase order creation. So just in the net, just check for that. What is the BAPI for the purchase order creation? Just replace this sales order creation with the purchase order. The approach wise, same approach we'll use. Only the names will change. This BAPI will change. So here we are calling like a header. There may be calling like item order item in, or maybe they call purchase order item, PO items. Small difference will be there. The approach, the theme is same in both the cases. Huh? Just try to do from your side, then only you will get a
Yes.
clarity. Don't try
Yeah.
with the different data. Just try with data what I'm going to provide. So only use
Okay.
that particular data. Why?
Sure,
Because
sir.
previously we faced the problem. So Dhirendra told that okay, use this information, use this information. So why? Because the functionally we don't know that okay, how to link those customers and the sales organization, sales area, material. That information we don't know. So that's why just to use this data. Our concept is concentrating on the BAPI, how to call the BAPI by using a BAPI, how to create a sales order. So once we created a sales order, why we are calling this commit? If we are not calling commit, how it is working? If we call commit, how it is working? So we just want to understand the process. Hmm? Just try
Yes, sir.
from your side. I will just share the file format.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Next week we'll meet.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
sir. Thank you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.